Hello everyone. I will play a video to you shortly. A video clip of what Rose Vivor, the former Labour governorship candidate, experienced why he wanted to decamp to ADC. I've been thinking about it since yesterday. The question that comes to my mind is, are the opposition ready? 2027 election is lost. Continuing in this
Christ Gospel Mission Church. We're supposed to house 4,000 people, take 4,000 people. We had already been arranged. Our healthcare services have already started, but they've come here. You see about 20 to 40 police officers here. Lock the gates, say we cannot engage in anything in a church. They led talks, came here, scattered everything, right? This is a young man that was hurt.
They were with
Our
the police.
cameraman, please tell them what
They
you
were with the police. Do you understand? The talks were with the police were the one that was guiding them. Do you understand? They were with the police. They busted my hand. Cutlasses, seizing phones, seizing everything, destroying equipment. It's not fair.
2027 election has been won by APC. Bet me. Appear unto men like doves, but be as wise as serpents. So said Jesus Christ. I am afraid the opposition, you are not on top of your game. I don't see any sign of readiness or preparedness in the opposition. You see, there is a tweet which I will share with you. Look at the tweet. That's a tweet that is after the incident. You see the APC, they shared this tweet. They said this is just a tip of the iceberg for what will happen in 2027. And it's true, without being told, the tone for 2027 election has been set up by the governor of Benue State, who said that Peter Obi should tell him whenever he's coming to Benue State. Otherwise, he will not be allowed to enter. And subsequently, he didn't allow him to enter Benue State. This was immediately followed by the governor of Edo State, who said Peter Obi should inform him before he enters Edo State. Now, I'm sorry to say this. The opposition, in this case I'm referring to Peter Obi and of course the Obidient movement. I hope this is not what you plan to do in 2027. This is the most childish thing I've ever seen in the political atmosphere of Nigeria. They have attacked a gathering of the ADC in Kaduna. They have attacked the gathering of the ADC in Katsina, now in Lagos State. You are allowing APC to enjoy a one-man show of thuggery. Yes, nobody is advocating for violence, but self-defense is not a sin. It is your right to defend yourself. Leaving yourself, exposing yourself for attack is the highest level of stupidity that you ever see. There are no courts to go to in 2027. And we now know that the security men are working for APC. The Nigeria Police Force in particular is working for APC. They are the informants and protector of APC. So going to a rally, telling the police, you already know that you have told APC. What you need to do is self-defense. Self-defense. And there is a mindset that some of the Obidient need to change. I was in the free space a while ago and I listened to especially the person, the host of the free space, talking about, yes, nobody is promoting violence. But there is something you need to know and you need to follow. You see, that you want to take power from Tinubu in 2027, you have to be more hardworking. 2027 is not an ordinary election, and it's not an election that you will go there, fold your arms, and allow them to send thug to come and attack your people. No, that will be the highest level of stupidity. My first recommendation before I will make is self-defense. Self-defense may mean you involving private security haven't informed the police, because once you have informed the police, you know that they are going to inform them to come. So what you need to do, you have your private security with security dogs preparing. You already have in mind that you are waiting for them to come. Any gathering that the opposition will organize, they should expect that they will send their thugs. Then what should you do? Self-defense. Get ready for them. Get your security dogs, get your private security, because in Nigeria security have been purchased and is in their pocket. So allowing people, exposing yourself to be attacked is the highest level of stupidity that I've ever seen. Don't count on the Nigeria police anymore. They have been bought over. They are not working for the state. They are working for people who are in power. So counting on them makes you look stupid and childish. That is my first recommendation. Then the other recommendation is this. The Obidient. We need to have a change of mindset. 2027 election is not an election that will be like 2023. Oh my God. We cannot approach it with this gentility. There is no court that we are going to. We know that there is no court anymore. Everything has to end in the street. Everything has to end in the street. The person we are dealing with, we already know his principle of operation. If you have forgotten, I will remind you. He is a person that believes that power is not served in a la carte. Grab it, snatch it, and run away with it. That is his mindset. So what will be the power mindset of the Obidient? It's not you allowing them to grab it. Oh. You have to stop them from grabbing it. In fact, they should not even get near it in the first place. And to do that requires a lot of force. A lot of force. Moi and courting. Nothing is given. We need to admit this thing. Nothing is given. It has to be taken. Power is not given. It has to be taken. That was why he is correct. Oh, the power is not served in a la carte. It has to be taken. And for the people, this is not promoting violence. And that's the basic principle of life. Power is not given. It is taken. You see, we need to learn and form an hybrid of so many things. Like the principle of power is not served in a la carte. Play a video for what the Buharis were using.
What time actually does INEC change result? I have been a political consultant for many years before I ventured into politics myself. Buhari came up with a mantra. Akasa, Atere, Araka. Meaning, Akasa means stay there when they are counting it. Kasa means this is your own, this is your own, this is your own, and they share it. PDP, APC, Labour Party, they say Akasa.
Yeah,
they
these
say,
are your votes.
Yes, they are the votes. You say Akasa means be there when they are counting. Atare means protect it, be a guard. Guard your vote, protect it. Atare. Araka means escort it to wherever it is going. Now, elections are very important things. If we are conscious and we are alive to our responsibilities as Democrats, as electorates, as party men and women, as candidates, and we recruited people to stay there when they count it, to stay there when they write the result, and to announce the result when we are there, to confirm that this is what it is. And all others get their own. then they escort it to the ward.
to
And
the
they
collection
stay there
center.
also to the collection centers. And they also count it. When they are there, they write the result. And they escort it to the local government. Where will INEC have the chance of changing it? We abdicate some of their responsibilities. You made the mention before.
On the concept of power is not given, is taken. I don't want to be misunderstood. For the obedient, you can, the art of it being taken is following the due process, following the rule of law, but preventing people from subverting the process. That is the only way you can ensure that you take it. In that process, you are not taking it by force, but you are taking it by following the rule of law. You know that your opponent, the APC, will not allow the rule of law. You have to make sure that the rule of law is enforced. And you don't do this by folding arms, then doing press conferences. No, it will not work. Going to 2027 election and you go with this mindset, they will attack you, then you do press conference or press release. No, they will attack and run away. We need to be proactive, extremely proactive, and very, very vigilant. This was what Jesus Christ told his disciples. I am sending you out to the world in the midst of wolves. Be as wise as a serpent, but appear like doves. You see, to take power from a serpent, you have to be as wise as the serpent. The serpent here means devil, like El Rufai referred to Tinubu as devil. To take power from him, you have to be as wise as he is. He has bought INEC. He has bought the judiciary. Everything right now is in his pocket. And you want to be gentle about taking power from them. I followed the 2023 election, and I've always followed elections. When the election of 2023 was being conducted, at about 2 p.m., concluded the election in my polling unit. I was an agent. We could not upload the result, and we called other people. We reached out to other people, and they said it's general. It was then I screamed that the election had been rigged. And somebody said, I said, no, that it has been rigged. They started rigging the election immediately after voting, and the coalition, from polling units to the ward, to the state, and everywhere, from local government and all those things, they start rigging it, they start manipulating it. And once we could not upload the result, I screamed. And if my voice was loud enough, I would have screamed that the election result be stopped at that minute. And they should go straight away to INEC office and ask him why did he turn off the server. You see, we are not acting strategic enough. The truth be told, we are just acting, we don't have the courts, we don't have the judiciary, we don't have the police. What we need to ensure is enforcement. The thugs that they will send, they are not really more than us. But we are the one that need to be in, we need to be on top of our game. On top of our game. We should never, any coalition meeting should never, ever, ever be allowed to be attacked by the thugs. Where you have private security that will capture the thug and return them to where they are. This is unheard of, and the opposition, they are also very quiet. You have the attack, and you see, like Jesus Christ said, be as wise as a serpent. Now look at what Buhari was doing. They will hit the street for protest once anything is against their will. Obidient movement, we are quiet. They are killing our people. They will kill you and they ask you to follow the rule of law, whereas they are not following it. I am not saying we should not follow the rule of law, but we should enforce, we should ensure the enforcement of the rule of law. It will not work that they will attack you and you come and release a press statement. They will eat. Right now, APC is enjoying a one-man show. And let me remind you, we have gone back to 1999. In 1999 election, there was thuggery. That is where we are now. Bear that in mind. And if you remember, that election was bumper for bumper. That's why the Canadian court was able to say APC and PDP subverted democratic process because they were sending talk. APC will send talk. No, PDP will send talk because as at that 1999, APC wasn't born yet. But the main opposition there was NNPC, or I can't remember. But PDP, Togri was their trading stock. That is what they have reintroduced. To calm these people, it needs a higher force, so not gentility. I have said my own. Oh, I am afraid the opposition, you are not on top of your game. You allow APC to enjoy a one-man show of Togri. He's becoming unbecoming. You have accepted it. Then the next thing he will do is go and do press conference, press release. They will attack and go away. They will say, go and do press release. They will come and attack again, go and do press release. That's what they will keep on doing. You have not shown any sign of being on top of the game for 2027. I'm sorry. I have not seen any sign of being on top of the game for 2027. 2027 election, if you follow with this manner, they have won. We are not calling for electoral reform. That's because who will even carry out the process. I have my reservation on that. But what you should do, follow APC and their thugs. Bumper for bumper. Is not sin. Self-defense is not sin. We must form an hybrid principle that encompasses the fact that protect it at all costs. Ensure that the rule of law is enforced without allowing them to grab it, snatch it, and running away with it. That is the only way we can go to 2027 election and be victorious. It's not by allowing them to send talk, then we'll do press conferences. No. They are just there laughing at you. They are doing a one-man show right now. And you need to be very, very vigilant.